Yes, we ready. Ready? All right, 30 seconds. Test it. One, two. Hello, 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 and welcome to hopefully another edutaining episode of Create Simple Meals, where you know we only have those three rules. You must have passion, you must have patience, and you must be willing to practice. I apologize, folks, for being late. I done had a jacked up day. I lost my wallet, or my money clip. I think I lost it at the golf course when I was practicing, so hopefully we find it there, but that's what delayed me because I was running around town trying to find that. And I need my wallet because today we are doing, thanks to my resident TikToker here, Lobster Corn Dogs, which is the most expensive corn dogs you ever gonna do in your life. I said simple meals. I didn't say it's always gonna be cheap. Anyway, these Lobster Corn Dogs, it came about in a few ways. One, I was at the Eagles Raiders game in Vegas, and in the cabana I was in, they had was that what they call it? One of them humble flexes? That wasn't meant to be that. Anyway, in the cabana, they had these lobster bites that I had. I'm like, you know what? That'd be a heck of a thing for a corn dog. Well, that was in October sometime. My daughter, I'm always sitting there like, hey, what y'all want for dinner? What y'all want for dinner? This one here has a very extravagant taste bud. So she always throwing out things like, can we have a lobster and crab dip for dinner? I'm like, you do know that we like low middle class people, not no high middle class. Anyway, so that's when I got to thinking about these lobster corn dogs. So that's what we're gonna do today. Real simple recipe that we have here. You're gonna basically make up your batter, which I'm gonna do right here for you, which is some cornmeal, cup of cornmeal, cup of sugar, half a cup of sugar, cup of flour, and a little bit of salt. You're gonna mix that all together with some baking powder. And then you're going to add in your wet ingredients, which is either buttermilk or regular milk, and an egg and a little bit of oil, and you're going to mix that all together. Now, for the lobsters, one thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to skewer them while you're boiling them. So we're going to boil these first for about 4 minutes. Matter of fact, we're going to start to do that now. I'm going to add to this about a tablespoon or so of, I'm going to use Creole season because in my head, that's what we put. Tablespoon. Well, it was close enough. And we're going to boil these for about 4 minutes. Echo. Set timer, 4 minutes. All right, we're going to boil these for 4 minutes. And while that's doing this thing, you ain't supposed to cover a boiled pot. I'm just trying to get some of this steam out of my face. Then we're going to go from there. Funny thing about lobsters, folks, lobsters were actually used as prison food back in the day. So, and back then when, appreciate us, see you Tyrone, see you Charles, appreciate y'all for tuning in. So, back in the 1600s, 1700s, you know, nobody ate lobster because it was like the cockroach of the sea. And they literally got about 40 pounds. That's no exaggeration. So when you see them big, huge lobsters, they can get that size. People was actually embarrassed to serve lobster. During the war, nerdy moment here, during the war, they was trying to find things they can for the soldiers, and they come to find out that lobster meat was cheap. You could can it easy, it would last, and it gave the protein for the soldiers. After that, they started giving them here in California to the prisoners. Now, a prisoner wish they would get a lobster because the average lobster dinner now, you go out somewhere, it's about $100. So anyway, there goes that. Trying to make sure this fire is where it is. Let me turn this fire down, because I think we're about where we need to go. So while those are boiling, let's go ahead and start mixing up our dry ingredients. So again, we have in here, we have our flour, our sugar, and our cornmeal. You want to thoroughly mix your dry ingredients first. Then you're going to add in a little bit of baking powder, about a tablespoon or so of baking powder. You're going to add in some salt. And you can always go to the recipe on createsimplemeals.com to get the full recipe. Now we're going to add in, let me go ahead and get over yonder, move this out the way. We're going to add in about a cup of milk. You can use milk or buttermilk. Going to add that in. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and add this egg in there too. Again, folks, when adding eggs, you probably want to always add them in something separate, because God forbid you add your egg into something and the egg ain't good. Throw in a little bit of that, some oil, and we're going to go ahead and give this a good old sturdy mix. It's going to be lumpy, so don't worry about that. And you know what you can do me a favor? Go in there and get me a long, slender cup, maybe a red plastic cup or something. And I promise I won't do nothing exciting while you're gone. All right, get that out my way. Go ahead and keep on mixing this with that. That'll work. Should work. We'll see. We're going to take that and we're going to put this in the cup so we can actually dip that in there. And again, folks, please, 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 while you're sitting there waiting for this, hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Tap that notification bell so that you know we're on. Please like and follow us on Facebook. As always, follow us on Instagram. Our resident TikToker is here, so please tap into us on TikTok. For this show and our previous shows, please visit createsimplemeals.com. Email me at askme@createsimplemeals.com. Hit that chat button if you're there to talk to me directly. And don't forget to share this with your friends and your family. All right, let's go ahead and get this all on up in jar. Now I'm going to tell y'all, folks, because this is something that came out. Echo, stop. Out the top of my head, you know what I'm going to need you to do? Because I was rushing, I didn't think. Get me a big, go in that freezer there and see if it's giving me a big thing of ice. Now, I'm hoping this is enough corn dog mixture. This is the recipe I actually use for my actual corn dogs, but corn dogs are not as wide as lobster tails, so we're going to see when we see. But as I told y'all from the get-go, every mistake I make, y'all going to see it too. All right, so what we're going to do now, that we have these lobsters, going to fill me up some water. Inside. Go ahead and dump these out. Turn this off. All right, and we're not doing nothing spectacular, folks. We're just going to throw these in the ice bath real quick to stop them from cooking further. Give me that. That'll work perfect. And tell your mama to send me some ice. All right, so we're just going to basically show y'all what we're doing here. We're not doing much here. We just basically, who the heck put that up there? I didn't even see that up there. Basically, we're just going to put this in an ice bath to stop the cooking process for right now. Now, while we're doing that and waiting to get on this, let's go ahead and make up this aioli. So we're going to let that cool for about 5 minutes. We don't need this burner no more. Huh? Let me over there and get me that plug just fell down over there. Now, because I always do things super extra, For this aioli sauce, again, it's one of them things that came out the top of my head. We're going to take about a cup or so of mayonnaise. To that, we're going to add about a teaspoon of garlic and a minced garlic. And we're going to add in a tablespoon of garlic, tablespoon of soy sauce, and a teaspoon of granulated garlic powder. And this is where I get extra at. I'm going to go and mix that right on up in there. Because why dirty up an extra dish if you don't have to? Can you see that in there? Huh? Yeah. Okay. You want some ice in there? In a regular freezer? We're going to go ahead, and that's done, basically. Give this a taste. That's pretty doggone good. That's exactly what I was thinking in my head when I said I was going to do that. But you know how folks, man, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all everything. You know how you sit there and in your head something is going to work, but then when you actually get to doing it, it don't necessarily work. Let's see how these are. Let's get these a little bit cooler. And do me a favor, tell her to bring me them scissors I had earlier. So now, once the lobster tails are cooled off, what you're going to do is you're going to take them out the meat and you're going to just cut them out. You're going to remove the skewers. And the reason you want these skewers in here, hopefully you can see this, is because you didn't want the lobster tails gone. You don't want the lobster tails to curl up. So you want to put that skewer all the way through and get it as close as possible to the I guess the vertebrae. I'm not no doctor, but to the backbone here so that it don't bend and flex on you. Now if those are cool, we're going to go ahead, take them out, cut that, and then we're going to get to frying these things. You can tell when my day is really off because I have a whole bunch of off moments like I'm doing today. But man, I hate when I lose stuff, and I told you I done lost my dadgum wallet. Thank you. All right, now we're gonna take these skewers out. You're gonna save them because you're gonna need them again. And you take these scissors. Try not to. Well, two things you want to try not to do. One, don't cut the lobster tail, and two, be careful about the shells that's going to be popping. Now, I'm going to save these shells. I'm going to tell you why. This ain't got nothing to do with this recipe, but I'm going to make some gumbo, and I need some seafood stock. So one thing you can do, like when you peel your shrimp, or like today we're using lobster, you can take this and you can boil this down and make you a nice broth. Now we're going to take this and skewer it right back on in there. I'm going to lay this to the side for right now and go on to the next one. Again, be very careful when removing the meat because you need to keep it all intact. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this will absolutely be my last time making a lobster corn dog, but it won't be my last time frying lobster. What I would do in the future is I'd probably cut these up in the same way I had them and make them into lobster bites because, I'm sorry, $34 for 4 lobster tails that ain't going to feed really nobody. This is more of an appetizer, or if you want to do something fancy for a date night for 1 or 2 people. This is definitely not something you want to do for the family, but it's definitely something you can do for one of them real special night occasions. That one wants to fight me a little bit. And this last one. Now, so once you're done with that, no, I didn't. No, I didn't lose my wallet and that was a gun though. I lost it at I lost it at Norwood. And by the time I got up there, it was closed. I'm praying that some good citizen turned it in. I mean, it wasn't no money in it, just my cards. If not, they ain't have it in the morning. I guess I'll cancel everything. Hopefully y'all can see it good enough how I cut that. And for the most part, it comes off pretty clean. Put this in there. That one I kind of split a little bit, so that one's going to be a problem. Put this to the side because, again, we are going to keep that. Grab this. We are going to, as I say, waste not, want not. We're going to take that little bit of those shells, and we're going to boil those down, and we're going to use them. Put that in. And we're going to use that for a seafood seasoning. Seafood seasoning. Broth. All right. Turn this fire back up. All right, so now, folks, what you want to do is lightly dust these in flour. Now, you ain't trying to just get enough because you need the batter to stick to them. So just tap them on there a little bit. And then from there, and we're going to hope this is... Come on, do me nice. Ah, there we go. Whew. It's definitely giving me an issue. We'll see how this one go in there. Well, now the popsicle sticks wouldn't have worked. Let me see something. Because this batter is real tight. Give me that spatula. How about Tim? You on your way? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. You know, normally I tell you, come on through, but no, not today, buddy. Let's go ahead and thin this out some. All right, and that should give us, we hope so, what we need. There we go. Let that one sit. Huh? No, because I need to be as delicate as I can with these. That's what I'm saying. This probably works better as bites. As the aioli. Well, that's what we're going to put on it. We're just hoping that this batter going to stick on.
No, I'm saying have a consistency where it can fit something like this.
And put in something like that?
Yeah, and then when you squeeze it on there, it can be what.
Well, the thing with corn dog, and it's another thing. So, of course, you were saying get a thinner consistency. When making corn dogs, you're going to have it thick. It's going to have to sit up. And this is why you have to put that batter on it. Let that rest a little bit. Give me that towel again, my red towel. All right. Let's go and try this, folks, and let's see what happens. It's either going to be one of them epic meals or an epic failure. I don't know why I can't ever keep no paper towels out here. And again, folks, this show is brought to you by the Self-Employed Tax Guy. First ever tax prep company that was built from the ground up for you and me. Self-Lodge Planning for all your current and future travel needs. Please hit up Self-Lodge Planning. For you by me, Creative Design for all your unique gift ideas. And by Petty Phrases. If you got something to say, get a custom-made t-shirt and say it with your chest. All right. We almost back up to temperature. Where we at? About 5 more minutes. Well, 2 more minutes. Give me a paper towel. And then we're going to get on with the get on. Move this out my way and this out my way. You get the what you call? You get the shots?
Huh?
You got your shots?
My shots?
Yeah. Okay. My daughter be doing this the TikToks for me, and for the life of me, you know, you watch TikTok, you get sucked into it, and you be there all day. I haven't figured out. I produce a whole dadgum 30-minute show. She can take the content and narrow it down into a 1-minute clip, and it shows everything I did. I just don't understand it, but as she told me, she was born into this, so it's easy for her. All right, where are we at? We at 3:30. 3:30. All right. And if you're just now tuning in, folks, please, 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 again, don't forget to hit that subscription button if you're on YouTube. Tap that notification bell so you know that we are on. Please like and follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Please do not forget to tap into us on TikTok. For this show and our other shows, visit createsimple.com. You can email me all your questions at askme@createsimple.com. Tap that notification bell to talk to me directly. And please share this video with your friends and your family. All right, so now we got this about where we want to. Let's go ahead and now you be careful, because that's hot. It's always going to be one that's going to give us a problem. All right, let's go ahead and lower them in. Echo. Set timer, 4 minutes. And we're going to let them go ahead and do their happy dance for about 4 minutes. And then we're going to see if this is something we need to go back to the drawing board and try. But I'm thinking we might be okay. They look like they dancing all right in there. Yeah, they look like they dancing all right. Even with the little hiccups and setbacks, they look like they dancing a little bit okay. Gonna start cleaning up my space here. Thank you. You know what? You be thinking when I be drinking, and that's a good thing. Cause I showed you the plate that we had for the yeah. Well, hey look. Chefs mess up sometimes. What'd you say? No, the red don't show up. Plus, you gotta take a picture for the whatchamacallit. Now I'm trying to think, cause you know I'm not the best with plating. Yeah. So should we put the sauce on the side, or should I try? Cause we gotta take this. I don't care what we do, we still gotta take this picture. Yeah, that would be like a real chef.
You can easily do that.
No, I'm a dude that has a cooking show on YouTube and Facebook. I can't do all that. Oh, you know what? That might work. Let's see if it works. But if it don't work, we're gonna do it again. Not yet. Ah, it's too tight. That's enough. It's too tight though. Did you get the for your? Did you get it for the top? Let's see. See, that's the thing. These little bottles, these squeeze bottles, they They be making this stuff look so dadgum easy. You be watching all these shows like on these cooking shows, and they be doing that stuff and making it look so easy. And then you go home and you try and do it, and it don't look nothing like that. Yeah, that I was gonna try to cut it off. It don't be doing nothing like they do it on TV. Echo, how long left on my time? We're gonna leave that alone. Cause be my luck, and it's gonna. Matter of fact, you know what? Do me a favor. Go get me a spoon, and I'm just gonna put it in a cup before I make what's already a tedious moment into a more tedious moment. What doing the paper towels? Oh, they're right over here. Echo, how long left on my timer? All right, folks, we got 40 seconds left, and we're going to go ahead and give this a try. And we're going to stop trying to be fancy and do what the show is called and create a simple meal. Alrighty, so it looks like yeah. If I was in the hot grease, I guess I would be dancing. All right, so we got these things plated up here. We'll try to burn ourselves. One. You know we're gonna have to order a pizza or something, because this ain't enough for dinner. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Do me a favor because we gotta wait anyway, folks, for it to cool down, because you can't be eating stuff while it's piping hot. But do me a favor, get me a get me a shot. Y'all seeing the part that normally happens after the show, but look, we're on a time crunch. You do it with 2? All right.
Or you can do 4, just do it right.
Lay it how you want to lay it. I know y'all like, we did not tune in for all this. Oh, you want to lay it some side by side? Oh, put it right there? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Get my shot so I can frame it for the website. Hey, look. This was not my intention. I told y'all I'm going to show y'all everything, but I didn't mean to show y'all the whole background stuff. Normally, just full disclosure, after I'm done with the show, I have another plate that I make up real quick, and then I go inside and use my shadow box. But since I only did 4 lobster tails, and something tells me we going to eat them both real quick, fast, in a hurry, it ain't going to be no time to take no shots for the website. So I'm hoping there's enough lighting out here. Since you got that iPhone 18, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't keep with them numbers. Yeah, but back it up too, because I need the whole plate so I can cut it out too. Let me see what you got. I'm sorry, folks. Y'all just got to see this part right here. Yeah, no, I want a picture of the whole plate. I can cut I can cut all that out. I'm smart. I got technology, and if I ain't got technology, I got Tyrone. Be like, hey Tyrone, go on, do your little your Photoshop magic and go on cut this background out. Hey, Doc, I tried to drizzle the plate, bruh. That drizzling, look. Y'all can sit there and watch Food Network all y'all want you and think that stuff is easy, trying to do all them little fancy things. Them people are professional. Not to mention, food photography is fake. What you call fraudulent. Half the food y'all see don't even be 100% food. It's like 70% food and other props in it.
It's like 70% fake stuff.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
I know. Like with pancakes, when you doing pancakes, that's not syrup on top of it. It's motor oil.
Never ice cream.
No, ice cream is always either shaving cream when they doing ice cream because they ain't gonna stand wood. Well, look, hey, look, they say you can do. Anyway, folks, we about to get into a whole diatribe about this right now. Let's go ahead. Use cognac. Yeah, what you said. All right. Think these cool enough to try?
Uh-huh.
All right.
If not,
You gonna try with me?
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try with the aioli.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it.
We gonna see how this go. I mean, y'all. Hold on, let me give y'all a.
Take it off the.
You can do whatever you want to do with germs. I just wanted to give them a closer shut up. Shout out. But see, when you take it off the skewer, then it's no
still
longer.
on there.
But
Still on there.
but it's not a
Still on there.
but it's not a corn dog though.
Still on
Yeah, that's not corn dog.
Still.
All right. What you said. I'm just saying, it ain't a corn dog when you take it off the stick. I like it. What you think?
I like it. I wish.
You wish it was sweeter?
Yes.
Look, every last time we do a sauce,
I'm gonna be like,
you
no,
always
not the sauce. The batter. I'm gonna be like, ooh.
I put a half a cup of sugar in it.
Is that pancake?
So I should have put some honey in it. All right, folks. So for those of you that like the sweet batter, in addition to the half a cup of sugar that is in the batter, there's two things you can do. One thing you can do is add about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of honey. The other thing you can do is make your life a whole lot easier and buy you a box of Jif. Trust me on this one. And you can do the exact same thing with Jiffy cornbread mix or any of those box cornbread mixes. I just prefer to make my own because I know I get the thickness that I normally like, except for the mishap that we had today. So,
I like it.
yeah, me too. You want me to get it again as a corn dog because that was just way too much. Anyway, folks, a couple of announcements. One, tune in next week where we have hopefully another entertaining episode of Create Simple Meals. But also, beginning January 2nd through March, Create Simple Meals is going low carb / keto. I'm going to do a whole bunch of low carb keto recipes, so tune in. Some of them will be live. Some will have to be pre-taped because some of them requires baking. But I'm going to put myself out there, like for real. I'm going to weigh myself on the very first episode in January. I'm going to post it because my phone is hooked up to my scale. I'm going to post my weight. And we're going to see what 2 months of low carb / keto can do for you. Also, you can get some tasty meals, while we're doing this. But we're going to see what 2 straight months of low carb meals do for you. The only thing I'm changing is my eating. I will still be drinking. I just won't be drinking wine. I will only drink no carb drinks such as scotch and whiskey. I ain't going to give up the drinking part ever. But for 2 straight months, we're going to do the keto / low carb thing and see what we come out with after 2 months, see if we lose how much weight. Anyway, folks, as always, please remember to share with your friends and family. Love y'all, and we will see you next Tuesday, hopefully with another more planned out, entertaining episode of Create Simple Meals.